Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Broken Sword 2. In the last episode, George discovered the potential whereabouts of Captain Ketch's treasure and made off to explore the rather sinisterly named Zombie Island. Meanwhile, we rejoined Nico, who has found herself in an abandoned London Underground station after she escaped the hubbub at the British Museum. So, let's see what's going to happen next. Okie dokie. Right, now then, here we are at the abandoned underground station, like I said. Well, I guess we've got to try and get out of here then, eh? The underground does have some awesome stories and mysteries and stuff about it. And there is a lot of disused abandoned stations that the trains still go through, but because they're very, very, very dark, sometimes on the trains you just don't notice. Yeah. Also, for those of you who are watching who may be 18 and over, if you want a bit of a creepy experience about underground train stations, watch the film Creep. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, we're not talking about that though. We are talking about Broken Sword. So let's see what's going on here. It's interesting that they managed to get the logo, because I'm pretty sure that that's trademarked. But anyway, authenticity and all.
The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago.
That might be, but can we still use it?
Looked like
No, okay. It's a chocolate. It's a vending machine.
the machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate.
Ah, right. Hang on. Can we look in the...
The cup was empty.
Is there a coin slot on these machines?
The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago.
There's something. Is it that one then? One of these, I seem to remember.
The slot was much too thin for my fingers.
One of these has a coin slot.
The machine looked like it had...
Yes, we know this.
It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, Tickets 3D.
For those of you who aren't familiar with pre-decimalisation British currency, 3D means 3 pence. I don't know why it was a D. Who knows?
The tray was empty.
I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me though. Right, so that's not a coin slot. 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 The mouse keeps disappearing because a train runs past periodically.
The machine looked like...
Okay, right. Oh, hang on. She said it was too thin for her fingers. May not be too thin for a hair clip. Let's jam that in there, Nico. There we go.
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine.
There we go. Now we can pick something up.
I pulled out an old English penny.
Now, that's not enough, I don't think, for the ticket machine.
It was an old English penny coin. On one side was Britannia, managing to look both virginal and matronly. On the other was the head of King George VI, looking much the same.
I'm sure he'll be very, very pleased that you said that, Nico. Right. I'm pretty sure... Oh, okay, the train's coming. That is kind of a little bit annoying, but... I think...
An ancient bar of chocolate dropped into the tray at the bottom of the machine. And as a special bonus, the penny dropped through to the reject bucket.
Nice. Sweet. Literally.
I took the ancient bar of chocolate.
Can I take the penny back?
I pulled out an old English penny.
Nice. So we have some
It was
chocolate.
a very old bar of chocolate with a row of boys pictured on the wrapper.
Couldn't tell you which one that was. Hi. You weren't here just now. I think I missed out on something there. Because I walked too far. Right, there you can now see the train coming. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of an Easter egg, which I was hoping I'd be able to show off, but I walked too far and the ghost disappeared. If you give the ghost a bar of chocolate, you can access a little Easter egg. But, yeah, I kind of messed that up a little bit. So, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Let's see if I can get a ticket.
The penny was too large to fit into the slot.
Okay, right. Oh no, it's still there. Right. It's disappeared again. Okay, come on. It seems like it reappears each time I walk a little bit towards that side of the screen. Now, I don't want to go too far that way then. But we do want to give it the bar of chocolate if we can.
The ghost obviously didn't want to talk. Perhaps it was shy.
I'm not trying to talk to it.
The ghost didn't seem threatening in any way.
Okay,
The
fine.
ghost obviously didn't want to talk.
Can I leave it on the scales? I thought what you had to do was give it the bar of chocolate.
It was a very old...
Yeah. Okay, fine.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing.
Right, we don't want to put a penny in there just yet because we need it for something. And that something... Well, I mean... Come on, train.
The date on the poster was before I was born.
There's a tube map.
It looked just like the modern one.
Yeah, it hasn't changed in a long time. I'm very familiar with the London Underground tube network. So, yeah. But anyways, what we're interested
A
in is
latch
this...
lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
in this little panel, which I do believe we need the penny for. No? Do we just need the hair clip again then? Nope. Dagger? Don't think we should be using it for this though.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the soft wood frame. The door gave slightly and then held firm.
Now I think that maybe we've loosened it up. Nope. Hair clip again? Nope. Can I just...
There was a narrow gap between the cupboard door and the wooden frame.
Oh, hang on. No. I remember what we need to do now. We need something that's like a credit card. And for that, we need to get on the scales.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily, and the machine spat out a card.
And it says,
The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
it looks like it says on the card there 13 stone. Now, I can't do conversion in my head. I don't know what that is. I'm not very good with measurements. I can't visualize. So even if somebody says to me, a litre of water or something, I still find it very, very hard to comprehend it unless I'm looking at a litre of water, or unless I kind of imagine a Coke bottle. If somebody says to me, oh yeah, this is like about a foot long, I kind of have to visualise it with my fingers. I'm not good with measurements at the best of times, and I really don't know about converting to other systems. So I can't convert 13 stones into pounds or kilograms for that matter, but I will put a conversion up on the screen. Now you know how inept I am. Although if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you'll know that already. Anyways, now that we have this card, we should be able to get into this panel.
I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
Which now means we should be able to push this button, which will change that sign there to red, that signal rather, should I say. Which means the next train will stop.
The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
We'd think it would have stopped before the red light, not after it. But at least we can get on the train now. Oh, and we're now rejoining George, who has managed to clamber up the cliff face. Oh. Now, this part of the game, if I remember correctly, really irritates me. So, we can't clamber back down. And that's a thick old jungle. So, okie dokie then, let's take a look. Bear with for a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. Now, like I said, this section really irritates me, and this is the only part of this game that I really kind of usually need a bit of a guide for, which is something I've just looked up, because this is a bit of a maze, and I don't like it. So, I have a bit of a guide next to me, hopefully it's accurate, and we're going to use it to help us get through this section. And I don't usually do this, but it's just for ease of gameplay and, so that it sort of preserves your guys' sanity as well, to, so that you're not watching me run about for 900 years trying to figure out what to do. If you saw this week's Pokemon ZA episode, you'll know what that's all about. Anyway, we can pick this up. This is a reed.
It was a short, hollow reed.
Now we should be able to exit this way. Yes, right.
Ah! Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird.
Jumping at his own shadow now. Right, I think we need to look at this.
There was something in that hole beneath the rock.
Yes. So what we need to do is poke the reed at the something.
The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off.
No.
Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
Now we have a sort of somewhat bitten off reed. We need to go back again. And I think we need to go back this way.
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
Okay, sorry, I had to break it there again, guys, because a fire alarm went off, which is unusual. But anyways, yeah, we are now back here. We need to go this way. I think we can actually access. Yep, we can actually access part of the jungle this time. And continue going this way. Where we'll encounter a wild boar, which does not look friendly. Now, it's advised to pop a quick save down here, so I will do. And what we need to do is use the dart with the reed to fashion a blowgun.
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
Now we need to use the blowgun on the boar. And then we can supposedly leave. Now the guide says here we needed to grab the branch above us, but the boar just seemed to have run past us, so I think we're all right here. It says the path that is now revealed, so do we want to go this way? Ah yes, right. Here we are. We need to... I mean, can we look at
It
this
was a
first?
needle of rock in the middle of the clearing. It didn't look like a natural formation, I remembered Ketch's log. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle? Seemed pretty relevant now.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Right, let's take these creepers.
The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it.
We do need them, but I don't think we need them right now. What we want to do is combine these two, oddly enough. This is a very obscure puzzle.
The marker clipped firmly onto the net.
I should imagine it would have taken a lot of trial and error, so hopefully we can get through this relatively quickly. Grab the creepers.
The creeper didn't look like it would hold my weight.
Grab it, throw it on top of the needle. No.
No good. I'd have to be bitten by a radioactive spider before I stood any chance of getting up there.
Okay, right, so maybe if we pick up the creepers.
The creeper felt unpleasant and fleshy.
Okay, put it down again. No, don't try and climb up again, George. Ah, yes, right. I missed a step. Yes, we do need to combine the net with the creepers. So we now have a kind of...
Great. I'd created some sort of creeper marker fishing net assembly. Sometimes I terrify myself with my creative genius.
That is exactly what I was just about to call it there, George. I mean, you read my mind. Some creeper marker fishing net assembly. So we're now going to pick this up. And now we should be able to throw it over the top of the marker. There we go.
I'd successfully got the marker into a position near the top of the needle simply by using the kind of lateral thinking that can get you institutionalized.
Okay. So, it says go back through the left exit where we came from. We came from here. And then it also says go up. Okay, well anyway. It then also says go up the north path where the ball ran. The ball ran to the left. So I think this is a sort of slightly a little bit incorrect. But so does that mean that we want to go this way? We can't go this way. Okay. We can't go up there for some reason. We've ended up back where we were, which is not where we wanted to be. So if I reset this, can I now go up here?
If I jumped, I could just about reach the branch.
Or jump
Climbing
then?
the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation.
Okay, what happens if we go back this way then? We end up back here. This is infuriating. Can we go this way? I really do not want to mess about in this maze anymore. Basically, we want to try and get up onto that hill. Why can I not go this way? Bear with for a minute, guys. Okay, we're going to try this again. We are going to come up this way. I think this took us to the top path. Yes. So can I now go this way?
Hold on. I've been here before. Haven't I?
Yes, you have, George. I think I just misclicked on this screen and I took us right instead of going up. Yes, there's clear difference there. So let's see if we can actually go this way.
Ah! Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird.
He's getting very jumpy. No, he's just done it again. Seriously? Okay, so we got there in the end. See, even with a guide, this isn't easy. And we're going to climb back down. And I'm lost in the bloody jungle again.
The woods seem to go on forever.
Let's just get out of here. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the right choice. BRB, guys. Actually, no. I'm going to continue. I'll just show you the way that I went. Okay. We're back up at the hilltop. What happened there was I just took the wrong exit. We want to leave going this way. There's the mistake I made. Sorry about that, guys. Ah, right, we're back in London with Nico. She's at the docks. Okay, well, what's going to happen here? This bit is quite tricky. Well, I find it quite tricky anyway. So, with all the cuts and everything, this might be a little bit of a shorter episode today. But we've made some progress, albeit in a very clunky fashion. So I'm going to leave it here, and we'll rejoin Nico, Metal Gear Nico, in the next episode. So, yeah. Thank you so much for putting up with the issues I had for this video. I hope you're still watching, and I hope you join me for the next one. So, yeah, until then, take care, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.